What's up, guys, and welcome to another episode of my FIFA 16 Brighton and Hove Albion Career Mode. We're going to start off this episode by going into some training, of course, training Ambrose and Ibe this time around, and not a bad start. Ambrose getting closer to that 68 rating. I can't wait until he's in the 70s. Right now, my only real problem with him is that his shot is just weak. It says 71 shot power, he's getting closer to a 72, but I really don't feel that half the time. Half the time I take a shot with him, it just goes straight to the keeper. It's absolutely weak as hell, and I hope that changes soon. We get our first monthly scouting update, though. First one of the series, actually. We, of course, got our Scout Future Star, but that's a little bit different. We got our first ones, though, that we're actually going to bring in and probably use more often than that goalkeeper that we got. So, first off, we're starting with the Americans. We got Dunavant. What a name, Babajide Dunavant. You know, if he's related to the Dunavant that's in MLS, definitely not going to have the first name Babajide, so he's going to leave, not because of that, but just because he's bad. Valentine's not good either. Delgado's not good either, but this guy, Dilly Tierney, looks more like maybe a defensive midfielder slash, some sort of defender. I like that. 15 years of age, 69 to 93 potential. He looks like he could be a very good up-and-coming player. Dilly Tierney, that's a very good name as well. So he joins the club. Our other monthly scouting update, of course, from England, we got Jake Tozer, who doesn't look like he's going to be able to cut it. Cohen, not good enough. Boot might be good enough, so we'll sign him. Grounds isn't good enough. And O'Hara isn't good enough, so he is gone. We signed 2 players to our thing. Jake Forster-Kasky is out for 12 days, which is not good because he's been in fine form for us recently. And we have a game coming up in the next couple days against Hull City, of course, the team that was relegated again. We played Burnley in the last episode, I believe, who was relegated, so we're taking on a lot of the tougher teams in this league so far. Player leaving on international duty, that's our 4th choice keeper, so we don't really give a shit about that. Ankergren, no, you're not going to be playing your 35, holy hell. That guy's actually our 5th choice keeper. Ankergren's our 5th choice keeper, never mind, that Finnish guy's the 4th choice keeper, but one thing I got to show you guys is I did change my formation up a bit. I pretty much just put Carroll forward and brought in Ibe and Lualawa in a little bit more because, frankly, I just can't play with wide formations this year. I don't know what it is. It just doesn't play well. So I need all my players close together so that I can find a man when I need to, and there won't be as much space between me and the next person, because when there's that much space between me and the next person, there's always a defender in the way, or at least that's what I've noticed recently. So they'll be in. We're going to take out Forster-Kasky and bring in Kyle Larin. Why isn't he on there? We're probably going to start, let's start Larin instead of Hamed, actually. Bring Larin up a little bit more up to there, but that's our team for this next game against Hull City. One thing I did want to check before we get into the game, though, is how are we doing in the league in terms of, like, how many losses do we have? Do we only have 1? We have 1 loss, so we're not doing too bad compared to Brighton in real life, who have yet to lose a game. Of course, they sit top of the league in real life, which is just fantastic, but only 1 loss. Only a couple teams only have 1 loss in Fulham and Cardiff City, so I don't think we're doing too bad to begin this season. We have another tough test, though, today against Hull City away from home. Let's get straight into it and take a look at their side. So here is Hull City's side for this game. Obviously, still a lot of BPL talent. Maybe not too much, actually. I take that back. Livermore really the only one I think should still be in the BPL. Diame's a toss-up. Other than that, though, their side is full of championship caliber players, or players that could maybe make a lower end BPL side, but I think we can beat it. We have a very equal side in terms of rating, I believe. Like, a lot of our players are on similar footing, so I think we can get a win here. We are away from home, though, at KC Stadium, so that's going to make things a little bit tougher, but I think we can pull it out. Larin, finding Kazanga. Nice. Ref, yes, definitely a penalty. El Mohammadi, of course, would be the one to bring him down. He's a very dirty player in real life. And we'll have a chance here to get a goal to go ahead. It feels like we've had a lot of penalties lately, but that one is definitely a penalty, not a dive in my book. And we'll have, of course, probably Kazanga to step up for it. Maybe Akpro, he's probably pretty good at pens. He's not, actually. 56 is kind of surprising, but Kazanga can step up for it just fine. He's going to go to his left, of course. A lot of power behind that one. Nicely done, Kazanga. 1-0, 14th minute. We're going to get the win here, boys. Gotta say, so far in this game, I'm liking having my formation a bit more narrow. I mean, we still have wingers who are going out wide, such as Jordan Ibe right here, but it just works better. We have a lot of players that are open all the time, and I like it. Carroll, turning his man. Nice little LTRT dribbling, but Aimson gets in the way into Hunemeyer. Fake shotting back, the center back, damn. Ah, shit. Oh my god, thank goodness that was an awful shot, because that shouldn't have even come close to them getting that. Larin leaving that one out there for Thierry Ambrose. You got more pace than Michael Dawson. Go in the box. Sweat that one across to Kyle Larin. Wow, McGregor almost made a fantastic save, but Larin still is able to find the back of the net somehow. The two strikers linking up. 75th minute. It's 2-0. Here's a look at the replay. Thierry Ambrose coming down the right-hand side. Two center backs coming right at him. He sweats it over. Decent save from McGregor. Decent attempt at least, but it still finds the back of the net. Kyle Larin the score. Now, I said at the beginning of this match that they didn't have many Premier League quality players, and I said Livermore was the only one, but they just subbed on Abel Hernandez, who just fell down in the box, and of course Tom Huddlestone, who I still do think actually are BPL quality, so I do have to retract my statement again. Oh wow, Abel Hernandez to Aluko, a late goal, just a consolation, luckily. 2-1, 90th minute, damn. Here's the replay as well. Just outpacing Hunemeyer, and then a nice ball over to Sone Aluko. And just like that, straight from kickoff, we run forward, and the game ends 2-1 being the final score against a very decent Hull side. I think we definitely have a better team, maybe, on paper. Maybe have a better team. It's probably equal, so that game really could have gone either way. I do think they had the slight advantage having home field, but a win's a win. I'll take it. Let's take a look at the league table. With that win, we are now in a playoff position, just still 2 points behind one of the top spots, but still in a playoff position. I'll take it. We beat Hull City, who are third now, I should say, in a playoff position. There's now 3 teams in the top 6 that only have 1 loss, us being one of them. They have 1 more win than we do, the 2 top teams, Cardiff and Fulham. They both have 1 more win, but we have 1 more draw. Obviously, we'd rather have that 1 more win, but I think we can catch up. I think we can get one of those top 2 spots this season. We just have to hope we have a decent January where, you know, we sell some players we don't want, such as Bobby Zamora, although I kind of want to keep him until he retires, but again, don't really know. Maybe sell Hamed, maybe sell players like Pereira, who really haven't turned up since being at the club, just making a bit more money so that we can improve the team enough to make that final push in January to get us promoted automatically. I don't really want to go through the playoffs, but I did want to check out the top scorers in the league. Luwalawa has 6, most of those being penalties, I assume. I wanted to see if, like, maybe Ambrose or Larin are up here, but they're not. They are not. That's a bit surprising. Luwalawa has the most on our team with 6. Assist-wise, no one probably. Yep, no one there. Clean sheet. Stockdale's up there with 5. He's tied for 2nd in the league in that regard. So, we're having a decent season. We have a game coming up next Tuesday against Reading. An offer to coach South Africa. I'm sorry, I'm going to reject that. I'm actually going to go ahead and simulate this match against them. I should have trained. I'm an idiot. God damn it. Should have trained. But I'm going to simulate this game nonetheless because I want to... I don't know. I said it in a Marseille episode. I think you're actually going to see that episode out tomorrow. That I want to play 3 games an episode, or at least get 3 games in an episode, regardless if I simulate 1 or play all 3. So we're going to skip this one. We actually lose. Danny Williams, the American, scoring against us. Kyle Larin scoring our goal. That's not good, man. We can't lose games, especially at home. And now we're coming up against another relegated BPL side in QPR. We can, however, overtake them with a win here. They do sit in 6th, so we can retake that playoff position spot, which we should definitely do, because that's really frustrating that we lost that game. Of course, it's a game we simulate, but I do need to simulate games here and there. We're going to load this previous session, though. We should probably mix it up. Let's just change out Ibe. Let's bring in... Who do we bring in instead of Ibe? Let's bring in Larin, get him up a bit more, and see if we can get him possibly up to that 69 rated. I want to get both my strikers up to 70s, both my main strikers anyway, and we're going to simulate all of them. Hopefully they go up at least a little bit in some of their attributes. We get a DCCCC. Great. That's just great. Alrighty then, we'll go straight into our next game though against QPR. We'll take a look at their side, we'll take a look at our side. In hindsight, why did I simulate that game against Reading? They were in 5th place. They are in 5th place right now. I'm dumb. I apologize, but We got to focus our attention fully now on QPR, who still have Charlie Austin in their team, and Leroy Fair. They're probably the best of the bunch, at least in career mode, out of all the teams that were relegated in the championship now, because they have a lot of high quality players. Fair, I'd love to have on my team. Charlie Austin, I'd love to have on my team. Junior Hoylett, I'd love to have on my team. So many good players. I think Hoylett actually left. Didn't we go in for him? I think we did. I don't know. Either way, very good team. Cherry is very good from the Netherlands, of course. Mackie, Sandro's good. It's a very good side, and I'm very worried about this game, especially away from home at Loftus Road. But our team, we had to bring in some players that you usually don't see too often due to fitness reasons, such as Bobby Zamora, players like that, Rowan Ince. So we're going to get right into this game. Hopefully they can make at least somewhat of an impact compared to our usual starters, because we need them. We need this point. We need the 3 points in this game. Let's get into it. Fair taking it away. Over to Charlie Austin. How is that not a pen? I don't know. But I'm not complaining. Now I am. Because how the fuck did that just happen? I don't know. They deserve the penalty either way, so I can't be too upset. Because, yeah, Bong just completely ruined him from behind. And, yeah, well, that just happened. 1-0 down. Ah, fuck. It's Cherry again. Jesus! We had a player in front of him, and he still almost scored. Mackie, oh, thank God that's off the post. All right, Ibe. All right, Ibe. Ibe, what a finish! What a goal. I was not expecting that to go in from that angle and with the players in front of him, but Ibe doesn't care. He's going to score us a fantastic goal. Nice step overs as well to get into some space right here. And then out of nowhere, what a hit. You beauty. 1 goal. That's his first goal in the championship. Well done. Sherry, oh God, thank you. Stockdale, Mackie on it though. I wanted to switch to that player. Why did you not let me switch to him? I don't know. Thank God though. Nice work, Lualawa. Out wide for Kyle Laren. Nice cut inside, Kyle. Laren, finesse shot right to Rob Green. Nice ball. Kyle Laren in the box. Kyle Laren over to Lualawa. I actually wanted to find Zamora, but Lualawa gets on it and doesn't take advantage of that opportunity. Oh my God. Sandro to Charlie Austin. That's a tap in. God damn. We should have scored at least, 1 goal to get ahead. And we should have come away with the point from this game at least. That's just a joke. Stockdale, why are you off your line that far? And the final score is 2-1. Very frustrating game to play, I swear. Just the first touch in the lower divisions is just AIDS. They definitely dominated the game, but I feel like with the amount of chances I had at their side of the pitch, I felt like I was on their side of the pitch more often than they were on mine. Just get unlucky sometimes, I guess. But it definitely goes to show that I'm an idiot, because now we're in 10th place. We were in 6th. I should not have simulated that game against Brighton. It's come back to bite me a lot. So this title of this video is going to be I'm an idiot. So you guys can all know, because I definitely should not have simulated that game. Update from England. I don't give a shit. I'll go ahead and do training to end the episode and probably simulate another game as well just to finish things off. Maybe make me look more like an idiot, and that's fucking fantastic training. Only 1B. Ambrose moving up nicely, though, I guess. We'll simulate forward, though, to our final game. When's it going to be? Are we on an international break? I think we are. We have Leeds United coming up. Of course, this happened as I'm recording this 2 weeks ago, pretty much on the dot. So, simulate. They're not the greatest of sides, so I'm not too worried. Go ahead when it warms up. Skip. And of course we lose to a side I just said is not the greatest. We'll just... Fuck me, this episode's been so shit. It started off well and then just... We're in 12th now. We're in 12th. What's in our office? Anything bad? Playtime, Jamie. Fuck off. Okay, I thought it was going to be from the board or something, but... I'm an idiot. That's going to be the title of this video, and that's where I'm going to leave things off. Hopefully you guys did enjoy my idiocy. And leave a like if you did. I've been TRayALLDay or Tyler, and I'll catch you guys next time. We all in my all in no Tony Montana, nigga. These niggas